And I would say to anyone, I mean, I would say this to anybody that loves this nation and then loves their family, and you love the idea that you can live in America and there are fast food places all over everywhere. There are all kinds of shops where you can go and buy dresses, shoes, and perfume. There are mega supermarkets where you can go and buy a variety of foods, and every food that's available, from caviar to iodized salt, is available to people even in places like Walmart. If you love America and you love the fact that you can change clothes every day, that the standard of living is the highest in the world, you love this. You love this nation because of those factors. I want you to keep in mind several things. The powers and the principles that produced an America where you can go and buy Chanel and cashmere and caviar, or you can have cable television, DVDs, iPods, iPhones, at restaurants, colleges, universities, travel, and best of hotels. If you enjoy that and you enjoy the high standard of living, you want to keep in mind that none of the things that Obama is talking about inures or assures that standard of living will remain. Please listen to me. Please listen to me. The things that the long-legged Mack Daddy is talking about will destroy the principles that put those things in place. And here is a large segment of how he is moving. This healthcare reform bill, I'm telling you, it will destroy the best healthcare system in America. Now, you may not believe that. You may disagree with that. And you may challenge from the perspective of your poverty and your want, which very well may be associated with your inability to grow and to expand and to demonstrate your own gifts and your potential and your ability to earn money. That may be the reason why you want health care, because you don't have it. You may be in the class of those who consider themselves the poor or the needy or the greedy. But listen to me. Listen to me. What Obama will do, there is no way you can have the wonderful luxury hotels, the beautiful automobiles, and the great restaurants, the great clothing for children, you know, the variety of television channels, the warm houses in the winter, the food that's available so readily that everybody can eat and no one is hungry. If you, and I know that this is economics, it's politics, it's anthropology even, if you will. But my friends, if you will listen to me, the things that Obama says and is talking about and that are dear to his heart, that are deep in his spirit, destroys all of that. And America becomes a third-rate nation where allegedly everybody is on the same equal status, where there are no extremely wealthy and no extremely poor. But there is no country on the earth where everybody's on the same structure. Because if you look at the Marxist communist nations such as Russia, well, they got plenty of wealthy people in Russia. They still got plenty poor ones too. But I want you to think about something for a second. I know that many of you that are listening today, you love Obama, but you have to recognize what persons such as myself and others are fighting. The reason why we're fighting so hard is because he's going to tear this down. And the single atomic explosion, thermonuclear explosion in our economy and in our future world will be this healthcare reform bill. My brothers and my sisters, it will be like a 300 megaton hydrogen nuclear atom bomb explosion, and we will never have access to the world that we now have access to, and the poor will not be any better off than they are right now. It's just that those who are doing well will be brought down to the same poverty level of the poor right now. And all of the facilities and structures of hotels or housing or automobiles or clothing or perfumes or caviar will no longer be accessible to anybody. That's Obama's plan. I pray to God that you hear me. Now, it seems to be quite simplistic, but it is because it is what it is. It's exactly that. It's exactly that. It's exactly that, my brothers and my sisters. So here, you say, well, listen, I'm poor, and I'm living in a poor neighborhood, and I can't eat no caviar. I can't stay in no expensive hotel, and I can't pay my cable bill. Okay, all right. I hear you. But you know it's available if you get a break. Maybe you can hit the number. Lotto, I don't know anything. But if you ever get the money, it will be accessible. What you're doing with Obama, you people that are supporting him, what you're doing with him is that you're taking away the advantage of hitting the number, getting the money, and then once you get the money, go buy yourself a big house. You're taking away the advantage, you're taking away the opportunity. If you get yourself a good rap song, get yourself a good beat, get yourself a good rap, make yourself some money. Well, you won't be able to make no money because there'll be nobody out there to buy your rap music. They won't have the money. With Obama, what Obama's doing, they will not have the luxury money to buy your luxury rap music, or to watch you in a stadium, to pay $100 to watch you play basketball in an air-conditioned stadium. They will not have the money under Obama's plan. Don't you understand it? So even if you have the talent, haven't you seen all those Yugoslavians and Czechoslovakians and all of them coming to play ball over here? Haven't you noticed that? Obama, please, listen to me, listen to me, listen to me, listen to me. He will take this not only away from the wealthy, but he takes it away from you as well. Right now, you may be poor, and you say, well, I'm rich people, the Rothschilds, the Rockefellers. I want to be able to, but maybe you'll hit the number. And I'm not advocating playing the numbers or any of that kind of stuff. I'm not advocating that. Maybe hit lotto. That's illegal too, but the states do it. And now you can live. Now you can have that. Or maybe your son becomes a doctor and he wants to buy you a nice home. Maybe he becomes a medical doctor. He wants to buy you a nice home, but there are none to be had. You see what I'm saying? Listen to me, friends. Listen to me. What Obama is purporting to do is to take all that away and implant a socialist government socially, where everybody will have the same and nobody possesses anything different. Socialism. 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 Listen, you need to hear me. I'm asking you to do a couple of things. I know that it's difficult, but hear me. And those of you who are listening to me will then try to find a way to ask God to cause this message to resonate with you when you talk to your relatives, your family, and your friends over Thanksgiving holiday. Here's what you want to do. You want to help me expose this long-legged Mac daddy called Obama, that he's ineligible to serve as U.S. president because this man is not a U.S. citizen. Now, there ain't no way on God's green earth this man could be a U.S. citizen, because if it was, there'd be no doubt. We're going to talk about that. And then we want to preserve America. So America may not be the fairest nation on the planet. And yes, there are poor people. But can I ask you something? You poor woman, you black woman out there, can I ask you something? Have you ever watched your neighbor's son? You know, your neighbor, he's got a son, she's got a son, and he wouldn't finish high school. messed up, went out in the street, went to jail. Now he's home. He's 32 years old. He doesn't have an education, but he could have, because your neighbor was a hard-working church sister. She prayed for her boy. She brought him to the church and prayed for him, had the pastor pray over him. Everybody prayed for him, and everybody did as much as they could up until he was about 20 years old. And then after that, just couldn't take it no more, because he became, he just awful, wouldn't work. Even when he got a job, wouldn't keep it more than a week. Complained about the white man, argued about everything, in and out of jail, small crimes, smoking dope even in your house, even stole your money from time to time. Have you seen that go on in the neighborhood? Where the same man right now who Obama wants to give a premium package health care program to, the same man Obama wants to give a premium health care package program, but in order to do that, he's got to take away the health care program that other people have that's premium package, so he'll have enough money to be able to give that no good, low-life loafer of a son of your neighbor premium health care that he doesn't have to pay for, so every American can have health care. Do you really think that's right? Do you really think that's right? Because that boy could have made something out of himself. No, he could have. That boy could have made something out of himself, but he didn't. And no, you couldn't. And now he's 32 years old, still at home, still got his mama washing his dirty underwear. And he won't leave home because he ain't got no place to go. If he leaves home, he's going to a shelter somewhere. But he had the opportunity to make a great life for him. My friends, listen to me. Let me tell you something.